Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It's been a long time since I've streamed, so welcome back. It's been a long time. I I want to be honest, I can't say I really missed streaming because streaming for me is very overwhelming because technically I face a lot of problems to the internet connection, to the window management of the, when I stream I want to be able to see the chat, see the OBS internet connection, see the viewers from YouTube. And if you have one monitor, it's just it's a messy situation. So yeah, I used to have a second monitor, but I no longer have one due to problems I can't discuss right now. So welcome to the stream. It's been a while again. We will be playing my recently released actual video game. Like, I took the time to actually create a video game myself, and I find it hard to believe that I'm at this point in this. So what this is, it's basically a top-down shooter that I took like a few months of my time to make. So just so I am able to say I created a video game in my career. So yeah, that's one thing I can officially say. Of course, it's not a finished game nor a great game. It's not a very good game. It's simple, yet I want to hope that it's fun enough. So it's called Top Down Battlegrounds, and it's the alpha version because I've only done to one extent. It's not entirely polished. It's not very, well worked, but I tried my best to provide a simple and very stable experience without too many problems, although it does have its problems. Because so far, this alpha version has 4 levels. It has one tutorial, which we can see over here, and it has 3 campaign levels on one campaign. So the third level it's very large, and it's causing problems to people who are not very good at not dying in games. And I do have a checkpoint system. Hello Yo-Yo and everyone else, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. And everything else is just I tried my best to balance everything and provide a stable experience. Anyway, enough talking. You can see, should we play the tutorial? There's like 6 people in the chat. It's not too many people. Let me shield myself on Discord server so we may get more viewers around. You never know. So I'll post one here. I'll post another one here. Where's advertisements? Here. Oh, here's a wait thing. Okay. One more here. Maybe another one here. Alright, hopefully we'll get a few more people in. What about this one? No, that's another game. So yeah, as I said, this is like the concept of this game is that it's a top-down shooter. Think of it as a top-down Call of Duty, a 2D Call of Duty, but it's not like you see the textures and the graphics. They are not very realistic. They're not supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be a clone of not very old. It's 2017, I think they made it. It's Survive.io. It's basically it used to be a battle battle royale thing, but it's shut down. I took a lot of inspiration from there. A lot of my design is more or less I wouldn't say copied because I copied nothing. I just took concepts and I recreated them with my own abilities. So yeah, there's that. Now we're waiting for we're fine actually. So we're gonna start with the first campaign, but I want to ask you first if you want me to play the tutorial or not. Do you want me to go through the tutorial? Because it's basically an army camp where you get text to show you your weapons and the mechanics of the game. Do you want me to watch the tutorial or do you want me to start playing the game directly? I will just type yes or no in the chat for the tutorial if you want to, go through the tutorial. Hello, welcome to the stream. So would you guys like me to play the tutorial or not? I would like to see what you guys think. Let me see. It says it's lagging, but is it really lagging? Because I'm not seeing any feedback on that. I don't have any way of viewing how laggy or not laggy this stream is. So I get no responses in the chat though about the tutorial. So I'll just not play it and go to the campaign directly. So I have the campaign finished on 100%, but we're going to reset it and play it again. So as you can see, the name of the first campaign is Invasion of Briefland. So yeah, it's totally a made-up name, as you can see. And we're just gonna go and reset it. It's on 0% now. We're gonna start a new campaign, and as you can see, I can choose color, a color for my team and the color for my enemy team, just like Vanguard. Right. So the votes are like 5-ish seconds in freeze. Yeah, that's not really good. That is not really good. No tutorial. I agree. Okay, so the poll is 44 actually to blue and green. So I'm gonna make a new poll and ask you guys, blue or green? Which? Blue or green? Alright, and from what I can tell, we were from 9 viewers back down to 4 viewers, which is, it sucks, I can say. But yeah, since we're between blue and green, I just want to pick the one, you know. Actually, there is one for enemy, not one for allies, so just type in the chat, which colors do you want me to choose for black? Yeah, if I would ever add a custom color thing, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So type in the chat which color do you want me to use for the enemy, and vote one of the 2 options we have on top, since those are the most voted options before. And yeah, who did the thing? Oh, of course you did. Okay, so we have 1 vote for green out of 3 people watching. Yep, that's a lot of audience. Come on. Anyone else? Okay, we'll pick green, and I guess one of these 2. I'll pick yellow because I can't keep waiting for this. So let's go to green versus yellow, my favorite combination. As you can see, we have the level select interface. This is right before we start the combat. We have, let's go from here. We have the start button, which requires us to select the territory and difficulty here. We have easy, normal, and hard. I'll pick easy, or should I pick another one? I don't know. Let's pick normal. Let's pick normal. Me and my vote. What the heck? Select the territory. So territory is there are basically maps. So we have 1 map, map 2 anyway, and 3 map. Now, what the thing with the maps is that we can't access the 2 and 3 map, but we can access the first one because it's the first one and we're just getting started. So we have level exploration condition and difficulty completed condition, and the back button to go back, of course. And when we finish this level, we will get a level exploration condition if we have found everything in the map or not, and the difficulty, which is the difficulty we will have selected here. And now up here, the most exciting part, we have the weapons, which is basically a rifle and a pistol for now, and we have this button which says customize loadout, and it even says it on the cursor. It says click customize loadout to edit. So if I click here, we see all available weapons, and we see that we just have 2 weapons, and they're both already assigned, so we can't do anything. Now, to find more weapons, you will have to you will have to actually find the weapons inside the maps. There are obviously placed weapons you can just find and use, and more hidden weapons, which you can always just explore and find. And once you equip them in the map, they are automatically available here on the customized loadout. So let's go to the first map, which is definitely original and not inspired from anything fiction or reality. Yeah, it's raining, obviously. Yeah, nobody ever did a map like that before, ever in video games, am I right? It's a very original concept that I'm sure you're all familiar with it. And yeah, the NPCs are actually like try-hard NPCs. Am I even getting frame drops with this? What's that? Am I really getting frame drops? Bruh, bad game, bad developer. Should just delete the game and quit. Okay, so it's basically beach landing, as you can see. It's a very cliche thing to do. Yeah, I chose to start this way because why not? I don't know. It's a concept I'm very familiar with and quite easy to produce. So we have a map though. If I press tab, and you can always change the key buttons, of course. But if I press tab, we have the map and we see enemy locations. Now you can even zoom in and out of the map, and you can even go to, I think it's graphics. Yes, you have minimap transparency. You can even change that. You can change blood, texture resolution, very simple stuff. So yeah, that's more or less it. Controls, audio. I don't have any other audio settings so far. There's no music or anything. And as you can see, I have it very low. You hopefully can hear something, if not anything. So yeah, never mind that. Back to the game. You can see my health bar on the bottom. So, and you can see here a health pickup. I pick up the health and I move on to the battle. As you can see, there are a lot more enemies now. And you can clearly see the color differences. Now, if I... there is a naming system on a top-down game, and you will be wondering how would an aim system work on a top-down, like on a 2D game. Whoa, look at these guys. Don't get too intimate here. If I press the right-click button, the cursor changes to this, and I'm moving much slower. And if I shoot like that, you can see that there is spread without moving it. And if I hold the aim button and start shooting, there is much more minimal spread, which is pretty cool. It's I found it being a very nice way to simulate accuracy, like ADS accuracy. So now you see the MGs are shooting unforgivingly, and we have to be very careful with how we proceed to this part. Because more enemies are gonna spawn and they're gonna shoot us. I'm gonna switch to my pistol, start shooting, and then go around to pick up a health pack. Because they've got me cornered, I'm gonna run away. Hopefully I won't die. I picked up the health, but I'm still under heavy fire. They're chasing me and I'm going to the edge of the map to save myself. Okay, I made it. That's good enough. I had to run away. I'm taking out this MG. Hopefully our allies will be of assistance in this one. I need more health. Alright, that was not very bad. Another health kit, and we are now on full health while having cleared the right bunker, which is not bad. That was quite exciting and dangerous. Yeah, it's not a very easy game though. I hope it's fun. It's not the best game ever, but it has its challenges though. It's quite challenging. This is normal difficulty, by the way. Hard difficulty, you can beat it if you're very slow and careful, but you know, Microsoft 5 presentation experience. Right. So more of them are over here, and there's basically your objective here is to clear out all enemies in this area. And this is basically the objective in every map. You have stars in areas in the map, and when you clear those stars, your mission is completed. And it's going to be very challenging in the last one. The second map, we're going to go to it very fast because this level is almost over. We're going to get there pretty fast because what was I about to say? Yeah, the second map is the best one in my opinion. That's what I want to say, because it basically it's a much more it shows the best parts of the game. Like it's not very big, not very small. It just does everything it needs to do for the game to show its purpose. So we have another enemy on the top right, but before we go to that guy, we can see that there is a weapon pickup over here. It's basically a Car 98 representation, although I didn't name it like that. So if you go and pick it up, you have now unlocked the weapon in the menu, in the weapon selection. So we now have a Car 98, which isn't very, it's basically the worst weapon in the game, because I specifically created this gun so the enemies have a very weak gun. I mean, it's not weak in terms of damage, it does damage, but it's slow in terms of firing, and it doesn't do. It's not a very effective gun, so it's a good gun for players to deal with on their first level. As you can see, almost like, let's say 90% of enemies have this gun. And it's pretty slow. It does damage, but it's pretty slow, you see. But on large numbers, oh boy, you're in trouble. So yeah, they have me cornered, as you can see. So Kar 98 works best on large numbers. If enemies are overwhelming you, then yeah, Kar 98 is gonna be a problem for you. And on hard, you're like 3 shots, maybe 4 with Kar 98, but it's quite slow. So yeah, as you can see, we're done with the first level. We have the first level completed, and it's highlighted in green, which is the color of our team. And as you can see, we had an option to select a color, so there are already colors that you can pick. And now we have unlocked the second level. We of course can't go to the third level, and you see it's already selectable. And if we go to customize loadout, as I explained, we have the bolt rifle, as I call it, available in the selection menu. Now I won't choose it because it's not very good. I prefer these two for this level, but we are gonna see much more exciting guns in this level. So in the first level, as you can see, level exploration completed, because the level is basically very small. I'll explain later what kind of condition completes this condition. We basically did it in the first one because there's not much to explore. And difficulty completed normal. We'll stay on normal, although we can change to anything else, but we'll stay on normal. We'll keep these guns and we'll just go right on it. Now you can see we started on the second level. That's like a corridor of, there's a road, there's like a corridor of what's supposed to be forests, let's say, and trees. Let's pretend that these are trees. And then if we open the map, we see that there are a lot of things going on. We can see that there is a main road where there are 2 stars on. There are 2 enemy outposts on the road that we have to apparently clear for the level to finish. But we can also see that the map like has a lot of other areas around it. There are different paths you can take besides the main objective, and we of course are gonna see all of them, and hopefully I won't die in the process. So yeah, let's go down the road. And oh no, what's that? That's an enemy ambush. They're going from both inside the trees and both right in front of us. Okay, I'll probably catch up in the VC later, I don't know. So yeah, they ambushed us and we took a lot of damage, but we're fine. We have a finite amount of allies for this. The previous one, I think it was infinite, but this time our allies are finite, so there's not a lot of them. You have to, I mean, the allies are there just to absorb damage for you and maybe do some damage to the enemies. There we go again, this glitch. It's a weird one. So yeah, they're basically there to absorb damage for you and maybe do damage. They sometimes do a good job. There's an MG. I'm gonna just rush around it, take out the gunner fast, but I have to go away because I'm already under heavy fire. Thankfully my allies, like I said, draw some fire, maybe did even some damage. And look at that, what's that? Our ally just got a promotion. This is basically a concept I didn't fully finalize because it's basically a ranking system that the more kills our allies do, the higher their ranks will be, and their damage and their health is not their damage, just their health slightly increases, and that's all about it. So yeah, there's that. As you can see, our allies do actually a pretty decent job. They're not that useless, but you know, you don't want them to fight for you, you just want you to basically do most of the job. So yeah, there's that. Now, as you can see, we cleared the first outpost. The star is gone, which means that this area is clear. Then we have this star up here, if you can see. But first we're gonna go... No, I'm not gonna go down. You would say this is the closer way, but I'm gonna go up here for strategic reasons, because this is the harder area. So if we finish this first, then we're gonna have... we're gonna use the most out of this area. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Now my health is like halfway down, so I'll have to be very careful. So let's run away. Hopefully I won't die this time. Okay, it's fine. Let's pick up the health. Still not very good. Still not very good. I see no allies coming, so this is a very tight situation. I have to be very careful. And there's another ambush. I'm gonna try to take them out from distance. Hopefully... Okay, I'm alone now, and they're chasing me. As you can see, the Kar 98 isn't the worst gun, but it's not the best gun you can have. Enemies on large numbers can do damage, as you can see. Okay, we are safe relatively. Our health is like 40%, let's say. I don't know. Okay, let's take these guys out from distance. As you can see, you can just take them out from distance. Before they know it, you can just take them out. Alright, we have decent health, hopefully. Okay, there's one ally coming, that's cool. Okay, there's another MG, I'm just gonna rush it. I'm gonna risk it. Hopefully I'm gonna be safe. Okay, two of them are coming. They got us. Come on, I gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, got him. Okay, I'm on low health. I have to be very careful. Also, you can see that I can zoom in and out of the game. I didn't talk about this, but it's basically the main feature of the game. So yeah, let's... Whoa, here we go. One more enemy down. Now, shooting this guy, shooting this guy, shooting this guy. There's a few more enemies and quite a lot of health packs. I need to rush and take a few of them. Now, you will be asking, why do you clear this area since it's not a main area of the map? And to that, I say, okay, this area is clear. And to that I say that there is something here that will really help us. So if we go here and pick up this machine pistol, as I name it, we're gonna have a much more powerful weapon than whatever we had so far. So we have a machine pistol, which is basically an MP40, but I didn't name it this way for obvious reasons. And yeah, we are in a much more powerful situation because we have an automatic weapon and it actually fires automatically, which is very exciting. So yeah, there's that. Now we can go to the south, let's say the bottom right area of the map, where there's also good stuff we can find, but it's not as hard as this area, because this area had the ambush and this quite large camp, which is even harder than the actual final areas, the objective areas. Also, you can see the player marker over here. And yeah, let's go and see what the bottom area has for us. So yeah, it sucks to see that we have just one viewer though. I would have hoped for more people, especially in a day like that. Anyway, it is what it is. So, we take this guy out with the MP40, we have enough health. Now, I'll go on the top side, and then we'll find this. Ally forces have been ambushed by enemy forces, and here, look at that, we find another weapon. This is the submachine gun, which is basically a Thompson, World War II Thompson, which is what our enemies also have. Look at them doing that again. So yeah, we have now two submachine guns, the submachine gun aka Thompson and the MP40 or machine pistol. Basically they're both more or less the same, slightly different stats of spread and damage and rate of fire. They both work pretty well. So we now have more allies on our side, and they also have a rank 2 rank, and it's very exciting. Let's see here, check this out. We have another ambush, and we just easily took them out with our new powerful weapons. And we go down here, and we find out more allies have joined us. But then there's yet another ambush on the other side, because for some reason the enemies know that we are having reinforcements. And now we have basically completed everything, if I'm not wrong. We cleared out the 2 detours of the map. We have a powerful ally force, and we only have the final top area to clear out. Let's go there and see what happens. So even before we reach the main area, we can see that there's yet another ambush here. So I guess this map's name should be ambushes, although they don't have a name as maps. But it's pretty funny because we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ambushes, I think. That's pretty interesting. Now this final area is quite challenging. What I usually do is I rush for this health pack, which is... Uh-oh, I may die here. Okay, I need to be very careful. So, I have very low health. I'll rush for this health pack, given that there are no enemies there, which is very convenient. So here we go. I'm going to dodge the fire, go quickly to the health pack, then take out enemies really fast. Zooming in also helps you being more accurate. It helps me personally. And as you can see, I almost made it. I take a lot of damage. I need to move away again. This is the worst design part of the game. If you get a lot of damage, you just have to run away from the heat and just take them out from distance, because that shows the weakness of the game, however. But it is what it is. Okay, I'll do the same with the health kit. This guy's down. Thanks for the health kit drop. Okay, I'm under fire. And I think that's the last guy. Hopefully I won't die on the last guy. That would be embarrassing. Oh, no, please don't. This is so embarrassing. Okay, thankfully I didn't lose. But yeah, we won. The second level is also done. Now we have one more level to finish, and it's gonna be longer than both of these levels. So we have unlocked 2 more guns, the SMG and the machine pistol. And I'm gonna use both of these guns instead of any other gun, because they're both more effective. But we're gonna find a lot more weapons in the last level, because it's massive, trust me. So, we have 50% completion. Pretty good so far. And you can see I completed everything in the second level as well, because I took all the detours that I can. So, let's start this third level. Wait, why is it the second level? We're in the second. Okay, selecting the third level. Our weapons are fine, and start. There we go. Now we are on the third level of the game. And now you can't see much, you can just see this starting area. But if I press tab to open the map, you are hit with a lot of information. So if you can count on the map, you can see 4 stars and 4 tunnels with numbers on them. Those tunnels are basically teleport points. So you can basically go from one part of the map to the other. This is a very late game development feature, because I found that it was very, very boring to walk from one side of the map to the other, because the objective here is to clear those 4 starred areas to unlock the main base area. So the thing is, you would clear those 4 areas. So let's see our strategy here. You could clear this first part over here, which is the first one we can get. Then you would either move on the top to clear this one, or on the bottom to clear this one or this one. So let's say we go to the top and we clear this part. Then we'll have to walk all the way back around the main base, down to this, and then back down to this, and then go back again and go here to the main base. And the same thing to the downside. We start from the downside, we clear these 2 areas, then we go around here, and then we go back down here. It's a long walk, and players are gonna obviously get bored. Same way to the stream. So I did this tunnel system to ease players into moving around to this huge map, because it's a quite large map. It does have a lot of things to explore, but if you're not into that mood, you would want to finish things fast. So I made those tunnels, and as you can see, 2 sends you to 2, 1 sends you to 1, and basically that's it. It just 2 teleportation points. And it really helps with the overall flow of the map, to put it this way. So as you can see, there are a lot of little things around the map that you may wonder what they are. We are gonna try and look at all of them, and you will be wondering what this area here is. Now, this is not something I have finished. It's an unfinished thing. It's an alpha still, and it doesn't serve a purpose. It seems to be like a detour you could go around and inside the final base, but you actually can't do that currently. It's just here for it's a work in progress that I've never finished. You can go here if we find, like, you have to clear all the 4 bases and then the main gate opens. And if you go through the main base, you can easily go here, but there's nothing here. There's just a wall you can't go through. That's the thing with this area. It's just an unfinished feature that I was trying to do with flanking the main base, but never mind. It is what it is so far. It works. What we have now works, and we can just start playing it. Now, we have very little people on the stream, which is whatever. We'll see. So let's start taking out things. So let me zoom out on the map on the bottom left, as you can see. And this is a very hard map, by the way. This is a very long and hard map. So I do have a checkpoint in the middle of this map. However, it is it's a very experimental checkpoint system, and it was not very fun to create. Okay, I'm about to lose here. Okay, let's go. Okay. The experimental system is very rough around the edges because I'm basically storing the condition of every outpost of the map, and you don't just respawn. It's much more complicated than that. It's even hard for me to explain. So yeah, it's not a checkpoint system I'm happy with, but it works in terms of preventing you from, if you die in the base, then you start from the beginning and you have to do everything again. You just start from here and you just have to clear the main base then. But if we die in any point before we take out the outside bases, then yes, we start from the beginning. Unfortunately, it's very hard to create a proper checkpoint system. Now, you can see we have another Kar 98 Kar 98 rifle here. Bolt rifle, as I say in the game. So picking up this does nothing. You just equip the weapon, but we don't need it because it's not very strong. In case you miss it in the first level, you can always pick it up here and you're done. Exactly the same thing can happen with the MP40 here, or machine pistol. You can just pick it up, but since I already have the weapon on my hand, I can't pick up a weapon I already have. So yeah, there's that. However, look at that, we have a new weapon here. I'm gonna change it with a Thompson. And this is semi-rifle. Basically G43 in my head. It's basically the same with the first rifle we have. The first rifle weapon we spawn with in the first level. It's slightly worse, but it has a few more bullets. I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna pick it up so it registers in my progression. And I'll just move on. Now I'm not gonna start from the top. As you can see, we have a vague number of things to do. We see a few things, but we don't know what each of these are. We just see the star in the tunnel. I could go to the tunnel too and end up down here, but what I'll do instead is go to the top left. However, we saw that this team here spawned, so we can just take them out from distance. However, I do need to refill my health because I'm a bit low on health. Okay, that's a generous amount of health drops. That's pretty cool. Oh, 5 people. That's better than before. Okay, and now we go to the top left of the map. We see 2 of our allies, and we see that 3 more spawn. However, there's yet another ambush, and it's a tough one because our allies did do a good job fighting them. However, we did have a few casualties. But yeah, that's the nature of the game. So moving on, we will go to this outpost here where apparently there's an enemy truck and there's another outpost in the forest over there. So as you can see, I have a stamina bar where I can sprint and stuff, which is pretty cool. Now I'm gonna take them up from distance because I don't want to risk losing too much health. I already got 1 hit, but that's fine. Okay, we're back to 2 viewers. Yeah, the stream's not doing very good, as usual. And now up here we have these guys. Take them out really quick. Alright. So, and now we have cleared this whole area over here. It's clear. I forgot a health pickup over here, but it's fine. Now, I do have plenty of health. However, there are a few pickups down here I can use, but I'll wait until later. I'll just keep this area to my to-do list. Now, there are a lot of enemies in here, so let's see what we can do without losing. I'll stay back here in the corner. Actually, let's rush him. Okay, let's not rush. Okay, I lost. Amazing. I was really fast. It was a lot of them rushing me. Okay, so really quickly this time, I'm gonna finish the first base, and then the upper bases we just finished so far, and reach to the point we were at. Now, you see that how this was pretty challenging, right? That's why you have to be very careful when you're playing on harder difficulties. I play on normal, and it's still pretty challenging at times, as you saw. So yeah, it's important to... If you play it on higher than easy, you just have to plan out your moves and just learn the maps. Okay, I'm about to die again. Learn the maps much better. So yeah. Okay, not enough health still. We cleared the first base, however, really fast. Let's go back to the top left again and see. Let's pick up some health. This is the second tunnel, as you can see, we're right here. I'm picking this up. Whoop, why did I miss it? Weird, very weird. Okay, my weapons are full. I'm just gonna take these guys out first again. Okay. I'm not very accurate. I'm not putting the mouse on them. I'm putting it on behind them, just like a thing. What's the thing? Like a line between my gun and the mouse. So yeah, this would work pretty well as a mobile game, but I tried to import the mobile phone export things for the game, but it didn't really work very well. I had a lot of technical problems, so I gave up, and my Unity version was not working very well with what I had. So yeah, maybe in the future, if I ever mess with this, I don't know, we will see. I really wish it was much easier, but I just have a lot of obstacles when I have to do something. And I just keep trying to overcome them, and they just demotivate me because I usually don't find a solution fast enough before I lose motivation. That's how I can explain it. Okay, as you can see, I'm baiting my enemies and my allies and taking care of them, which is one way to do things, but you can't do it for too long because your allies will eventually die, and you will lose your allies. Okay, now I do need health because I did much worse than last time. Here, there's another enemy. They took him out. Okay, this area is also clear. Let's go take that health back from the bottom. And see, because... yeah, that was a big health thing. Okay, let's reload because this is about to be very hard, like last time. I should wait. I should wait this time. I should take them out from distance, but I don't want my allies to die. That's why I... come on. Okay, they're coming. Okay, I survived this one. Good thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, it's not the worst situation, trust me. I'm just gonna rush in front of him, take this guy out. Okay, and my aim is very bad. Now, I'm gonna go slowly. Yeah, I wanted to be careful of this guy. Shit. Oh no. You guys are bored right now. I lost 2 times on this lengthy map. But it was expected, I warned you, this is gonna be very hard. And I could reduce the difficulty. I can go on easy because it's not worth wasting more time. We just need to get on with this thing. So we're now on easy, and I'm gonna take it easy. Because it's gonna be much more easier this time. And yes, there's that. Okay, as you see, my health reduces much slower and much harder. So my enemies have trouble dealing with me this time. Now I am the hard enemy. Oops, why do I have to reload on both of my guns? I wasted all of my ammo. Oh, my aim is... yeah, my aim is very bad. Alright. Oh, by the way, you can't use turrets. The turret system is entirely unrelated to the NPC and player system, and I didn't spend enough time to develop a system for them to communicate properly, and yeah, it's not a very well set up system, so there's that. Okay, to the one viewer I seem to have, thanks for watching. So yeah. Okay, these guys again. This time is... oh, that viewer left. Why did they even speak? Oh, is he back or something? Okay, let's move on to the top left area again and get our friends. There's the ambush. The spawned enemies attracted the attention of one of our allies immediately. Come on, there we go. He's down. Now we go to these two areas, then the main base. Hopefully I won't die this time. I mean, it's uneasy this time. It's not that hard. No, it's pretty easy to go through. Whoa. I almost forgot about these guys. I was focused on thinking about what I should do on the last one. Maybe I should try to put my mouse on the enemies this time, not behind them, because it's a very common mistake that I do in my own game. I mean, these mechanics are not made by me though. It's game mechanics that were developed probably a long time ago from top-down shooter developers, because I'm not the first one to make this kind of game, but I don't know how many games of this type exist. Like, the art style and the gameplay are strictly inspired from that Survive.io game I was talking about, which is unfortunately shut down. It was a pretty good game, if you ask me. But yeah, it sucks that they just didn't want to keep such a game. Okay, I'm more confident of fighting the enemies now because I both have allies and my health reduces much slower than last time because I am on easy. And I have to still be careful because I'm not invincible, I'm just harder to kill. Okay, let's pick up those two drops from our allies. Hopefully I won't get enough damage from this guy. Okay, so now we're at a point that we haven't been before, with 0 viewers watching, which it sucks, but hey, what can I do? Now let's take out the last two guys. This guy, come on. Okay, again, I have it behind him. So as you can see, I told you about this area on the map earlier, and you can see that there's no way to go through this area, so it's a work in progress thing. Well, what is that? As you can see, there is a weapon here, which seems to be a support rifle, aka BAR, B-A-R, from the classic World War II weapon. Now, this is basically an assault rifle, a support rifle, as I say it here, which is much stronger than both SMGs and all the other guns we have, because it fires it fires 20, it has a clip of 20 bullets, and it fires automatically, and they're much stronger than anything we have had so far. Now I have two options. I can either go back. Actually, there's no point of going back. We can just go inside the tunnel and down here. So let's do that. Our allies, of course, we have to go all the way around because the tunnel system only works for player. So yeah, there's that. Bad game design on my end. Now we take out those enemies. You see how easy we take them out. How easy it is to take them out from distance. It does much more damage, it's much more effective, and it's a much better weapon than we had before. And still, it's not the best weapon in the game. That's a pretty interesting thing. See how easy I can take them out from distance. Now, speaking of taking out things from distance, this is supposed to be a sniper rifle, Springfield aka. And now this Springfield rifle basically is a one-shot kill. However, it has slow bolt reload and slow overall reload and fire rate and everything. So you have to be very patient when shooting with it. It's not too slow, but if I empty my clip and then shoot another one, you can see how fast it shoots. Yeah, I mean, you can deal with enemies with that, but you have to be very, very careful. It should be a great gun for other maps, if I ever do more maps for this game. Like in a map that you will have a lot of patrols of enemies in wide open areas that you can go around. Not this type of map. But yeah, it can work in other scenarios, but not in this map. And I picked up the weapon, it already registered in my progression values in the game. And we have another camp here inside the forest. Look at that. I'll just... Whoa, this guy is strong because he has 2 stripes. And yeah, it was easy because we had a lot of people. Now, moving on, we have another outpost here with a truck. It's much weaker than the other ones. You can see that the enemies are much easier to deal with the BAR, the support rifle, let's call it. And yeah, oh, this guy's got stuck. This is a common glitch, it can happen. Yeah, they're basically trying to find a way around each other and they're stuck. You just have to push them a little bit. So, yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. I'm not very proud of these errors. Yep, they're unstuck. That's cool. It is what it is. Okay. So yeah, you see enemies are in this area. However, they are invincible because you are not supposed to go here before you clear out all stars on the map. We have one more star to clear, which is pretty exciting. We're almost on the checkpoint. And you see it's a pretty long map. You see I already lost 2 times and I wasted so much time. That's why it's a very long map. So yeah. We have another reinforcement force down here. Hello, welcome to the stream. I see your comment. And we see another ambush of the enemies, and they have much more powerful weapons. If you probably didn't notice it, but they have much more powerful weapons in this one, and this was a challenging ambush, but thankfully we had a lot of allies to deal with them. Oh, there's also this area up here, which last time I tried to fight it, it did a lot of lag due to the pathfinding system having a hiccup, like this one, yeah. I did lose a lot of my allies, but it's fine. Yeah, I lost almost all of my allies because, yeah. That's fine, we cleared this area, however. And now we have one last area to clear, which is this final base down here, before we go to the main base, of course. So there are 2 ways to do this without risking dying. It's from the upper entrance or from the down entrance. The center entrance, I actually never attempted the center entrance. I'm going to go from the down entrance then. Why did everyone leave? I don't know. That's it sucks to see that, but it is what it is. What can you do? And yeah, we are inside the camp. We are trying to find our way through. Okay, they're taking. I'm taking a lot of fire, and I don't have a lot of health. Okay, I'm picking up health kits. That's better. Oh, what's that? Okay, more of them are down. Okay, we have cleared that. Clear that. Now, look at that. I have a health kit and I have another weapon here. Let's pick this up. This is the auto rifle. It's basically an STG-44. It's basically a stronger version of the BAR, the support rifle here. Which is pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, we have more enemies here, and this weapon is actually, in my opinion, the strongest in the game. There's another one which may seem that it's stronger, but it's much more harder to use, so yeah. Okay, so, as you can see, a star popped up in the middle of this place. So, since we cleared everything on the outside areas, we can just go inside the tunnel number 2, and get out on the tunnel number 2 again. Let's go there then. As you can see, I instantly teleported here, and we're going down there pretty fast without having to waste time to walk all the way around. We're much closer this way, which is pretty exciting. Now we see that this area seems quite heavy on MGs, but no fear, we can just rush it. I mean, I know this is not a very smart way to do it, but hey, when did I say that I'm smart? Alright, picking up more health kits, and now we're about to enter the main base. Hopefully okay, hopefully we won't get swarmed with enemies. You see that it's quite a big base. There are more enemies that will spawn from the tents if we go close to them, and we're gonna clear all of them. So step by step, one by one, we're gonna take them out. It's not your regular combat. It's not like Call of Duty where you see enemies all over the area and they take cover. It's not that good of a game, of course. It's very much more simple than that. But we'll have to avoid the center area because there are a lot of MGs there. So yeah, there's that. Hello Saber, by the way, thanks for joining. Whoa, 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 they do a lot of damage here, even though they use Kar 98s and they are on easy. That's interesting. Shooting more of these guys. You see there's another MG emplacement here, two of them of course, and they serve no purpose. They basically look at the wall, which is quite weird, isn't it? I'll let you draw your own theories about that. There's a big health kit here, but thankfully we're on full health. Whoops, more enemies in the tents. Taking them out really quick. And as you can see, the bottom area is cleared. So we now have this area which has a lot of MGs and it's quite challenging, and this area up here. And then we have the final area. We can go there now, but we're gonna miss out on some goodies. Whoops, another ambush in the tents, from the tents actually. And yeah, we lost a lot of health here, so I'm gonna go down here and pick up this big health pack we saw just earlier. Picking it up. And now we're gonna go straight to this main area, or we can just go around. No, I'll go this way. Okay, this guy has the same weapon as I have, which is pretty challenging to fight NPCs with this weapon. They're pretty hard, they're tough. Okay, let's trap them. Yeah, they're down. Whoa, there's more enemies here. What are they doing here? Where did this guy come from? Oh, I see what happened. Probably some of my bullets attracted them, because if they get damage from distance, they just investigate to see where the damage came from, and if they see you, they start chasing you. That's one of their logics. So I'm gonna go straight inside the bunker and take out the gunner because he's annoying. I'm gonna leave these guys for now. I'm not gonna attack them yet. I'm gonna take out the rest of these guys. Whoops, this guy is menacing. Alright, so this area is clear. We will clear the bunker in a bit. I'm just gonna finish up with this entrance area first. Okay, I'm not doing a lot of damage here anyway. And this guy. And now we have the final tent group. I'm not forgetting something, right? I took all the guns. Okay, I seem to be on the right track. Whoop, another one. Another one. Alright, we're clear. That's cool. Okay, now yeah, there's some ammo here, some health here. Thankfully we have a lot of pickups to choose from. Now we're gonna finally take out this bunker, which is not the final bunker of the game. Whoops, what's that? Alright, and this is not the final bunker, as I was saying. Whoa, what's that? That's a lot of high rank enemies. Whoa, this one did a lot of damage. But hey, look at that. What would that be? That is an actual MG that we can carry. Look at my allies being goofy over here. Look at my MG. My portable MG. We basically have a third MG on our hands, without the buyback, of course. So, I will keep both of the strong weapons. So now the debate is this. Either this or this are the strongest guns of the game. I believe it's this one because it is slightly more powerful in terms of damage, and it reloads faster. And this one, it may shoot faster, but it reloads slower and the damage is a little bit slower, lower, I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up ammo because I need to be able for the final fight in the end. Okay, it's not that type of ammo. There are two types of ammo, by the way. Let me see. Okay, apparently I'm full on that. So let's check how this gun shoots. Yeah, I mean, you can tell it seems strong. That doesn't mean necessarily that it is very strong, but we'll see it in action right now. Also, you walk a little bit slower when you shoot with it, and especially when you aim and shoot with it. It's even worse. So, the final section of the map, and apparently the game. We have a lot of MGs to deal with. I'm just gonna go straight through them, take out enemies as fast as I can, hide behind cover whenever I can. But before we go, let's go inside that bunker. And we're gonna find that there are two enemies, but I haven't reloaded yet because my reload is very slow. As I explained, there's a health kit here. I'm not gonna take it yet. I'm gonna leave it for later. And I'm just gonna rush behind this MG again. And there are two more MGs over here. As you can see, this seems like an MG emplacement, but I apparently deleted it. because it was getting in the way, and it was not very easy. It was causing a lot of trouble. So yeah, I hoped it was more balanced to do it this way. Okay, we're inside the bunker. We're gonna go right first. I'm taking a lot of damage, but I can still do it. And yeah, this right side is cleared. Now it's just the left side and we are done with the map. There's one MG here, as we can see. We're on the final approach. And it's on easy, that's why I did so well on this one. So we go slowly here, we're gonna take the MG first. Whoop, an enemy spawned. Taking them out and then going down here. 2 more enemies spawned and they're very strong with very strong guns. However, I took them out really fast because I have a lot of allies. Let me go up here because I don't want my allies to be near the final area. So, whoa, an enemy with a portable MG, but I took him out in seconds because I had a lot of firepower in my friend. So probably this is the strongest weapon. Maybe I was wrong. So, the final thing we have to do. I heard a review of one of my players who said that he finished everything, he or she, I don't know, everything, and then he was here, and we have this thing. Our friend didn't know that he had to shoot this thing, so you have to really shoot it, and there it is. You are victorious now. Yeah, I didn't make it clear. That's of course a mistake on my end. There is always a star there, of course, but you can't expect people to just guess that. So I may have to do something similar previously to show that you have to shoot this thing. Anyway, this is the end of the 3rd map and the end of the 1st campaign. You basically clear this base and clear that. And let's see how well I did. I'm at 100%, which means that I have explored all 3 maps and unlocked all weapons. And look at that, there is a weapon we've never seen before in this run. Because this weapon, of course it was supposed to be a DLC weapon if I was ever going to integrate a DLC system for this game. But in this alpha version, I give you this weapon as a gift if you complete the campaign. So there's that. Or if you complete it on 100%. I don't remember the condition, to be honest. It's been like 2 months. Which isn't very long, but what can you do? So, we have 3 levels that we cleared. They were pretty hard. I'm gonna show you how this 10 gun looks like. I'm gonna have the sniper rifle as a secondary for no reason. I'm not gonna go on hard, of course. But yeah, the final level is very hard. So the Stain gun is basically a nerfed version of the Thompson gun with a few more bullets. And much higher spread. Bullet spread, if you can see. And it even uses the same sound as Thompson, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, you can see it's not the strongest gun ever. It is what it is, though. Just a little Easter egg bonus thing, not a big deal. And the sniper rifle, of course, it's... you know, it's the sniper rifle. It's either 1 shot or 2 shots. It depends on the angle you hit the enemies from. If I hit them dead on, like, let me take this guy out because he's annoying. So if your bullet hits them like that, it's a 1-shot kill. If you hit them on the edge, it's not that it's not gonna kill them immediately. Of course, these enemies have more health, so even if I shoot them in the center, they don't really die immediately. But the regular ones, they're easy to kill. So yeah, let's use the Stain gun to clear 1 more outpost. And then I'm gonna go to the training level and end the stream because we've had enough of this. And yeah, the viewers aren't really helping in keeping it up. So yeah, there's that. Whoops! I'm getting a lot of damage. And the Stain gun is not as strong as I was hoping it would be. Anyway, it's fine though. Let's clear the truck area as well because that wasn't a good example. The truck area is a good area to use the sniper rifle on because you have enemies you can shoot from distance. For example, this guy. You see the power of the sniper rifle because it's very accurate. Okay, I'm missing a lot of bullets. But yeah, thankfully my friends are... What did they do here? It's funny. Goofy NPCs always. So yeah, there's that. That's enough with this level. So let's go back to the main menu. We can see it's again 100%. let's go to the tutorial really quick and check it out. So it says hold W to move up, of course. You can see that it's a very simple map. It's like a small camp where you will be taught the basics. So I'll walk you through it the same way the text walks you through it. So it tells you about the movement, it tells you about shooting, pointing your target to the enemy. Of course, this is an enemy. You can excuse me, reload, and hold on. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, as you might have read, it says about various things you can do in the game. Changing weapons, you can see you can change weapons with 1 and 2, and you can invert weapon positions like PUBG. You can do this. It's not a necessary feature, but it is there. You don't know. So inventory talks to you about the ammo and the HUD. On the bottom you have the main clip of your weapon, the stock of your weapon, the ammo type, your health bar, your stamina bar, how far you can sprint or not, it recharges and everything, your 2 weapons, and then your map. It says Q to zoom in and out of the map. You can see the map zooming out, and tab to open the full map. It's a pretty decent feature. I always like to have something like that. It says zoom in and out. This is also a very important feature of this game, which you have seen, of course, everything in the previous maps. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're about to close the stream though. We're on the end of the stream. Thanks for joining though. I appreciate you. So it says that we have to go down here, and it teaches us about pickups. So it talks about ammo pickups. You just have to shoot, reload, and just go on that. And then your health. And then it talks to you about the weapon pickups. You can just pick up weapons and use them. And this one is the Thompson, of course. You can just shoot the Thompson like that. And now we have to yeah, it talks about the ammo and stuff. Now our next objective is going to be to clear the obstacle course and then clear the target shooting range, whatever. So let's go do the shooting range, the obstacle course first, and then do the rest. There's no time or anything, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Seems like a good game. That's I appreciate that. Because yeah, it's not a great game, but I did try my best to make it in a way that it's gonna be fun enough not to be frustrating. So yeah, it's not my best attempt ever, but hey, I'll take all the victories I can get. Thanks though. So now we have the shooting range. It's basically a few targets showing up here, and we just have to shoot them, and that's it. You see they spawned. You can see them across the field. Yeah, these aren't helping at all. They're getting in the way. And there we go. Shooting range complete, indeed. And now, the training isn't over yet. Because we have a checkpoint, first of all. And enemy counterattack on the northeast, which means that there are enemies that start here. Look at that. And this area opened. And let's go and see what happens. Whoa, look at that. Enemies have spawned and fight us. But yeah, we're too bad to fight them back. But our allies come in to help us. There's still a star over here, and we're gonna go and investigate. And look at that, more enemies coming in. It's a big attack to our main base where we have our training. Well done, man, your training has been complete and stuff like that, you know. Just a regular little training thing. That's all. So yeah, that is the game, that's the alpha version of the game. I don't know when and if I'm gonna continue this, because the reception was not very good. I didn't promote it too much. I did videos about it, but I don't know, it's just... it didn't get a lot of downloads, a lot of views. It was just shrugged off, which I understand. It's not the most interesting concept you can just throw your eyes on. But this version is free, and I was hoping that people would get interested. But hey, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's too bad to see that more people are joining now that I'm stopping the stream, because I have been like trying my best to provide as much context as I could to the campaign I was playing. But it's fine. I appreciate any support. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you see you next time, and peace. Bye bye.